Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill here today, Casey Mize.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jonathan India, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out. Take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one is inside ball one. Foul ball there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Green going after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, first baseman Vinny Pasquantino.
2 down, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs, base is empty. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground, Keith. And the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the mound now, Seth Lugo.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Kerry Carpenter, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And there's the strike. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
And now the Tigers
baseman,
line up for manager A.J. Hinch.
Torkelson.
This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, right fielder, Zach
Zach
McKinstry.
McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Ripped to right. And that will end the inning. Tigers are shut down there. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. Mize, in his fifth season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Drilled in the air out towards right center. McKinstry has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Maikel Garcia.
So up now for Kansas City, Maikel Garcia. Just missed.
1-0.
No score here in the second. And another ball. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And that's a little bit high. And now 3-0. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Batting sixth, second
Two
baseman,
outs, base is
Michael
empty.
Massey.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ball one there. Inside. And the count is even 2-2. And that one missing low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their
Batting
first
seventh,
base
left
runner of the
fielder,
game.
Drew
Well,
Waters.
2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Drew Waters stands in. This to third. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. Royals leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Riley Green.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Check swing, and he held up. Hot shot to third. India over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, catcher Dylan Dingler.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That misses the zone. 1-1. And it's strike 2. Now one out to right. Garcia on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, second baseman Colt Keith.
And here is Colt Keith.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Now this is in the air down the line. Waters on the move. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Royals,
At the plate,
catcher
Freddie
Freddie Fermin.
Mize back to work. That one fouled hard the other way. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next offering upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Set down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Batting ninth,
And now it's Kyle Isbell. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Green settles under it, He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jonathan
So the lineup
India.
flips over. Jonathan India at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that's down and away. Into center. Keith on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Royals, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. There's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is outside. That one fouled off. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Baez. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
One down, base is empty. Just outside. 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's too high. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground at first, Pasquantino. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Ryan Kreidler.
And now the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler. And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still tied at 0, last of the third.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers. And we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Grounded out his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 2.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. In for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there. 0-2 now.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. KC down in order. Still no score. Bottom 4, and now the DH, Kerry Carpenter.
Designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
And that one pulled foul.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That misses. Going to count 1-2. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
Now
pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Spencer Torkelson.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that is out of play. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
Smashed that one through the
right
infield for the
fielder,
knock. When it's hit
Zach
that hard, it
McKinstry.
makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One down. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. He's 0 for 1. Pickoff throw. Torkelson back on a dive. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Man at first, one away. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Torkelson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Garcia sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Detroit through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back at Comerica Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Kansas City, Maikel Garcia. First pitch misses. Garcia in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
So up next, Michael Massey. He reached out a walk his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Sneaks through, base hit.
Now batting, catcher Freddie Fermin.
Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Caught looking his first time up. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. To third. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Dingler.
Just missed.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
There's the strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Colt Heath. Flying to left his first time. And that one fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Trey Sweeney. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, hot.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at
Now
first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Check on the runner. Sweeney back in on a dive. Baez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Sweeney off of first with 2 away. Popped up. Nabs it, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Mize back to work. And that misses off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Brant Herter getting loose out there. Vest, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And a foul ball. A little bit low.
2-2.
Flares it into the outfield. It falls for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him
Now
today,
batting,
Boo.
third baseman,
Just 2 hits
Jonathan
allowed so
India.
far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. Right through there for a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And the count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air. Dingler under this one. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Mize a move to first. And he's back in safely. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. And that one off the outside edge. High in the air, out to right. McKinstry sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Outside, now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball 2.
That to right. McKinstry. And that's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom of the
off for
6th
the
inning.
Tigers,
And now the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Hit weakly on the ground. India fires across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one sliced foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. pitch misses there. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one misses, and the count's full. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him swinging.
Now batting,
Spencer
first
Torkelson,
baseman,
the next to hit,
Spencer
1 for 2.
Torkelson.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that's in for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Waters should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now pitching
Grant
for the
Herter
Tigers.
gets the ball now. This southpaw's been
48.
really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the Royals'
Leading
designated
off for
hitter,
the Royals,
Salvador
the designated
Perez.
hitter, Salvador Perez.
Swinging a foul straight back. That's to third. Baez tosses to first. 1 out. A key out to start the
Now
7th.
batting, right fielder, Michael Garcia.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And there's a strike. Fouled off left side. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside. And that one hit to first. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Michael Massey.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. He is struck out and he is walked. First pitch just misses. Popped up. Keith. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Now it's the
Tigers,
right fielder, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
India makes the play, and there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you
Now
gotta
batting,
crush.
left fielder,
Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you,
Riley
he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Riley Green now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Just off the inside edge.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
High fly ball out towards left center. Isbell settles under it and makes the catch.
Now batting,
and that
the
quickly
catcher,
2 away.
Dylan Dingler.
And now Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Inside, just missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ripped to short. Zips it to first. And that is the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. And we still have no score. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Mark Canha. He represents the go-ahead run. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. 0-1 down. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joel Sullivan up and throwing. Vest also getting ready. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground to third, Baez. Throws across the diamond, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Catcher, Freddie Fermin.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. Struck him out looking. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Digging in, Kyle Isbell. And a foul ball. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So remaining in the game defensively, Mark Canha. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter.
Now pitching for
Lucas Erceg comes on
number
now.
60.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
Erceg.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the second
Leading
baseman,
off for
Colt
the
Keith.
Tigers, second baseman, Colt Keith.
That one not close. And it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Chris Stratton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Well, they're turning to a guy who can definitely put the ball in play right here. So good move in a big spot like this.
Pitch misses there. 1-0. That clips a corner. Good take by Torres. And that's downstairs and outside. Javier Baez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one down the line, and it stays fair. And he can't come up with it. Now he turns and heads for second. Still manages a throw. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
One out, runner at second. Baez getting ready to hit. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one almost got him. Man at second. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Upstairs. Ryan Kreidler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. that one in triple digits.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he takes a strike.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Got him. Out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now pitching
We're
for
back,
the Tigers.
and on the mound is the closer, Joel
Number 7.
Sullivan. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Here's the third baseman, Jonathan India. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
That's a really good take.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He goes down looking. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Carlos Estevez. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 53, Carlos Estevez.
Leading off, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout.
Kerry Carpenter.
Just missed. Right down to shoot, and the count even at 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And a count 1-2. Got him looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 3. Gets under it and pops it up. India makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath a little bit and popped it up.
And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Left field, Canna makes the grab, and that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. No score. Back here in Detroit, on to extra innings. Now it's the DH, Salvador Perez. Sullivan back to work. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Ball, no strike. That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
And that is out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's a strike. And now 2-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Dingler down to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there. He got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
Massey up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. There's a strike. With the go-ahead run at third, here are the top half of the 10th. Laser base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So 2 down. Mark Canha steps in for the Royals. Grounded out his first time up. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now one missed. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Reese Olson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Joe getting cranked up as well. Outside low. 2-1. Massey leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out towards right center field. Kreidler pulls that one down, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at Comerica Park. We're in extras here. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Just missed.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that's off the outside edge. And now 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Fought off foul. Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler. And that's way high, and it's 1-0. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Isbell sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Colt Keith.
So last chance for the Tigers. Colt Keith will hit next. Trying to deliver as the hero. On the ground, India. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.